Hey guys, welcome to Particular Podcast. I am your host, Jordana, and tonight I have a very special guest that I've been looking forward to chatting with. I have Taylor Complains.
Looking forward to chatting with. Is
Yes,
your list
you.
not that long of people that you're looking forward to chatting with me?
Listen, give yourself some credit. I'm excited. I'm excited to
Next
finally
next
connect.
week we're interviewing the garbage person that comes around and compared to that, I understand.
It's
I
Timmy,
understand
but
that
yeah,
I
so excited. My a fellow Honda lover, and I knew instantly when we discussed Hondas and Honda fits specifically that we were
the
down to clown.
ugliest
So
car. They're the ugliest car on the face of the earth, but
truly.
you know what? To be fair, if I had a Honda Fit when I had my car accident 2 weeks ago, or sorry, 2 months ago, I probably would have died because I got hit driver's side, like in the
Mhm.
middle of the intersection, and the person was going like 40 miles an hour, and like I just as soon as the airbag went off, I blacked out, and I was just like, I don't know what's happening. But if I had a Honda Fit, I probably you'd be talking to like me split in half right now for
Like an
just for
automated
that.
taser. Oh, see,
What?
and then you cut out. See, and I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna
I
happen.
didn't. I didn't cut out.
No,
I think you.
okay, guys, I'm poor, so I don't have the best internet.
I know.
So that's the problem here. But the
It's
Honda
because you're a
Fit,
kid in Fortnite right now. Can't
she's
have Fortnite
literally.
going and podcast.
I know. When I came home, she was still awake, and I'm like, "Why are you still awake? Were you been playing video games?" She went fishing. She see she has the life that I want right now. She was fishing tonight and
What?
playing guitar and probably playing Fortnite. So I wish I was doing that instead of working.
Yeah, but you make her sleep in the attic. So,
I
I
know.
mean, it's
Well,
cold. There's no air ventilation in there. It's cold. The summertime, she gets hot. So she just gets to live like a normal human in the day. And then at nighttime, she gets to live like, I don't know, someone you don't like. I don't know.
like Billy from Black Christmas up in the rafters.
Like
Yeah,
Bill
because you're
from Black Christmas.
yes, you're taking my money, so it can look nice in the daytime, but you got to go up to your attic at night.
I mean, you rent free is only an amenity that you get for like a decade, and then you have to get a job. Well, I think that's kid labor. 13 years. I was working at 14. I don't know.
Yeah, I was working early too, but she wants to work early because she wants to earn her own money, and I'm like, that's fine. Fine by me, girlfriend. Rent's due next
Dude,
week, but
my first job was at a Hollywood video. I worked at a video store. My first job.
oh, you're so lucky. I wish I would have had that as my first job.
Dude, I wouldn't go anywhere but the section. I
The
would.
point.
They'd be like, "Can you put these videos away?" I'm like, "You can fuck yourself. I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna be
I'm
in the
not
back.
leaving here. There's boobs on the front cover of this movie. I'm staying here, dude. I'm not moving."
Someone asks
Like
for
they
help, and
would
you're like,
come
oh,
I would look at these covers with like horror movie, like the Return of the Living Dead with that girl on the front cover when she was in that like tattered outfit. I would like look at it from the side in hopes that like maybe it's 3D and I could see down her shirt. But I was 14 years old. I still do that as a 38-year-old. I still
I
do
love
that
it.
now.
You
Well,
never
now I
know.
can lick my laptop screen, so I just do that. Like it doesn't taste
Even
like boot.
even better. You need lickable wallpaper like Willy Wonka, but incorporate like the porn side of it.
Yeah, why? Not even the porn. Adult situations. PG. Give me PG. I'm not
Right.
licking Willy Wonka. There's kids in Willy Wonka. I'm not licking that wallpaper. I want to get arrested.
Please don't.
I will not.
Okay, but my first question that I want to ask you, because I know that you have your podcast, right? And you don't necessarily talk all about horror. You do horror reviews every day.
Yeah, of course.
You complain every day.
Sometimes in a perfect world, there's movies that I like, but I'm just honest about films. I try to be honest. It makes people upset because when you don't like a movie that they like, it's automatically like, you're terrible. Why did you leave? Why did you leave The Strangers off of the home invasion list? Because that movie well, not Strangers. Strangers Chapter 1 sucks. Original Strangers is good, but I don't know. Maybe the way that I say things rubs people the wrong way. But yeah, I guess it could be construed as complaining.
Understand though, like how people can get angry that you don't like a movie. It's very 4-year-old to me. It's very like pick your nose and like just stare at the person. You're like, oh, you're not wearing the same Oshkosh bagosh as me. I hate you. Like it's so stupid.
I don't understand because like everybody has the ability to get behind a camera and do this themselves. And
Mhm.
I was watching someone do like respond to a comment today, not like through text. They actually like they pinned it and they like did a thing on TikTok and they made a video. I'm sure it's pretty easy. I'm just stupid and how to do it. But I've never done it because I've never felt compelled to get that mad at a comment to where I had to like I'll be snarky with commenters, but I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean? Be like,
Yeah.
so the guy said this movie sucks, or I don't like this movie, it's not good. Yeah, and then the video was like, what do you mean it's not good? This is the laziest interpretation. This is the least way to communicate you don't like something. And I'm like, what do you talk? Some of your videos are 60 seconds long, and you think a 60-second explanation is better than like a three syllable sentence. Like, I don't understand the hierarchy that goes into like just being behind a camera is stupid. Like, I'm glad that that's something that I don't have. Like, if I sound opinionated, it's obviously because I am, but I don't think my opinion's better than yours. I'm never going to insult you
Right.
because you like something. That's not why I do this. I don't want you to feel, but people get really upset when you're just like, this movie sucks. And sometimes that's all there is to say is this fucking movie sucks. But people, I don't know, like, I didn't say like anything about your family. I didn't insult you as a person. I just don't like this film. I didn't gather the same enjoyment that you got from it. But I don't understand
Exactly.
why people take that so personally.
Well, it's like you're smacking their child. Do you know what I mean? Like they get so angry about it, but like,
That I would understand. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
But like people dog on Halloween, people dog on Terrifier. And those are some of my favorite movies, but you don't see me throwing a fucking fit about it.
I understand how people cannot like Terrifier. Like, I love Terrifier, and I know I sound like a hot topic kid. I'm not hate that Richard burn down, but it's like I love the 80s aspect of it, and I love how much Damien Leone loves fucking 80s slasher films. It makes me so happy, and the gore and the splatter, just all the stuff from the 80s. Not something new that you're watching. You're watching something that has been renewed from the past. Like, he brought that back because Damien Leone's old like us. He grew
Yeah,
up back. And then people will be like, no, but Terrifier's sexist. It's like, no, it's not, because David Howard Thornton's in it, and David Howard Thornton's so outspoken about how he is about like equality and like LGBTQ and like everybody just being able to be deserved to be happy. And he's the one killing everybody. He wouldn't take part in
exactly.
he wouldn't take part in something that has that message behind it. People just they derive their own narrative from something that they watch because you're soft skinned. I'm sorry. And that's not political. That's just very like that's very perfect. Like,
It's a
if you
very
get
matter of fact statement. It's a very matter of fact statement.
tongue in cheek, there's nothing behind that. It's just you're soft skinned. You can't write a narrative for something that hasn't been written. Terrifier is a wonderful film that like harkens back to movies that I watched when I grew up. Like, shit, what was that one? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Which
I
one?
can't. So the kid, fuck. They find out at the end that it's like the college professor that's killing everybody.
Um,
It's one word. It's one pieces.
I love that
Pieces.
movie. Pieces is
It's
so fucking
pieces.
good. Yes.
Dude, Terrifier is a modern day Pieces. Like, it's been done before. Nobody's saying it's original, but like to call it sexist is absolutely crazy, asinine, and that's like self-narrative written.
It's
You're
wild to
writing
me.
your own.
The comments that I read that if you like Terrifier, then you hate women. It's like, I'm a fucking woman.
That's
I love it.
crazy, dude.
I couldn't. I was just like, you're really gonna put me in that situation. And I'm with you. I rallied Terrifier from the jump, and then everyone jumped on board when 2 came around. Everyone was like, I don't really like 1. There's
Yeah,
no
that's true.
plot, right?
Everybody
And then
liked 2. Even though 2
everyone
was
was
like 3 hours long and there's so much story without saying anything about the story.
you know, it's like there's no story, but then there's like 5 stories in 2.
I'm like, it's 2.5 hours long. How did you do that? But I mean, I think they cut it down with 3. Wasn't 3 like just a little bit over 2 or under 2?
It was like 2, like Terrifier 2 was like 228, and like 3 was like 226. It was so stupid.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Terrifier. I guess that's like, and this is apples to this is me. So Terrifier 1, 2, and 3, it's like 9, 9.5, and a 10. I
Mhm.
give Terrifier 3 a 10, Terrifier 1 a 9.5, and a Terrifier 2 a 9. And like literally it's like splitting hairs. So Terrifier 2 was just too much exposition without saying anything. There's like a sword. We don't know how the fuck we got the sword. And then Sienna's dad was supposed to be this like, you know what I mean? Like his paintings were supposed to be able to like not tell the future, but they told something. I haven't seen it in a while. But the third one just went so hard, so quick. And there's just not a lot of downtime. And I'm such a sucker for gratuitous violence that I loved it. That's why I loved 1 too. 1 gets a 9.5 because it's shorter than 3 because of the budget constraints. But dude, that lady getting just sawed in half was rad.
Even like the opening scene, like the pizza scene, when he's sitting there and he's setting the tone, like I loved the vibes that he was giving, because he kind of freaked me the fuck out at first when he was staring. And then remember when he like his lips were like super red and his eyes were big and he was just staring.
He's the scariest figment of clown I've ever, or depiction of a clown that I've ever seen in my life. Like I feel like he helped me not be afraid of clowns. I feel I had like a general phobia of clowns. I would see them and just like immediately like knee jerk turn away and just be like, I don't want to see this. And I would just keep walking like on Halloween or whatever. But seeing Terrifier, it's so in your face. I just kind of got over and watched it. But dude, I gather so much joy from these films. Like I take so much immense joy from the Terrifier films, and we need more films like that. I'm glad that like Thanksgiving exists, and like these are Laid to Rest. If you've seen Laid to Rest, like with the guy that like has the video camera on his shoulder and like videotapes him killing other people.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Dude, Tubi right now. To the 6 people that are listening, Tubi right now. Laid to Rest.
Tubi, sponsor me. I fucking love you, Tubi.
I'm just kidding.
I love Tubi.
You have more people listening than I have listening on my podcast, because I have a stupid comedy podcast where I just won't shut up. So
you are ridiculous to think that there's more listeners to me than you. You
definitely have more listeners than I do. I guarantee you have more of a palatable podcast. Like I talk about like abortion, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I'll make really horrible jokes on mine that are only for a select few people on the planet. If I can make people laugh, that's all I want to do. I just want to make people smile.
Well, and you do, and that's why
I do this.
I think that I like vibed with you like right away, because you're funny. You literally like can make light of any situation, and I think that's what, as much as the world sucks right now, I think humor.
I've gotten in trouble for that.
I know, but like that's the fine line. Is like, like it's such a fuck time, but I think that humor is what we need, and that's why I have such an issue with like people not having fun at movies anymore. Like, can you just not enjoy? And like The Monkey, for example, I understand.
Dude, I hate Oz Perkins and I hate James Wan. I love The Monkey. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. Like, I don't care who does something. If you make something that's good, I'm going to tell you that it's good. If you make something that's bad, I'm going to tell you that it's bad. Like, I love The Monkey so much. It was so much fun from the time I think 7.5. I remember that one because it was like one of my favorite movies of the year. Even if I don't rate something as high as I like, because something could be better. Something could be made better than The Monkey. I could rate it higher, but that movie might not make it on my top of the year because I had more fun with The Monkey. I understand what The Monkey is. I recognize it. I rate it on like the quality, my enjoyment, like all of it has an accumulative factor. I can rate something higher and it not even make my top 10 of the year. People are just like, hey, dude, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, yeah, it does, dude. This I had more fun with this. I had more fun with this 6 out of 10 than I did with this 9 out of 10. But this 9 out of 10 is just a historical. I recognize a good movie, a historically movie, but it could just not hit for me. It be like, oh, it's a great movie, but it's not really for me.
And you know which one that is for me, which is very controversial, but I feel like this is even more of a safe space that I can say. No, it's a recent one. I'll give you two. I'll give you one more guess. It's a very
Dangerous Animals. Dangerous Animals.
No, I haven't seen it
yet. Sugarcane.
Bring Her Back.
No, shut up.
Listen.
Shut up, dude.
Listen.
Dude, shut. I'm gonna unplug my microphone right now. I'm gonna unplug my microphone, dude.
Listen to me. Listen. That movie is stunning. That movie is fucked in every way. But I'm just saying right now, if you were to ask me if I wanted to watch The Monkey or Bring Her Back, I'm going to watch The Monkey because I'm going to laugh. I love the Sandlot vibes. I love Stand By Me primarily, obviously, because it's Stephen King. But like Bring Her Back, I feel like I'm still processing it because it's so fucking like it's heavy and it's a lot of trauma. Like there's a lot of trauma in that movie. Do you know? And I not to be
Now I have more podcast listeners than you do. Now I do in this
yeah.
moment, but that only happened in the last like 3 minutes.
My
It's
my
very
follower
new.
list is depleting. Everyone's like, oh,
It's
she doesn't like
very
bring her back. Fuck that shit.
it's very new.
And I'm not
So
saying I don't like it, but I'm just saying if I had to watch it, if I had to pick either or, I would probably pick the monkey, depending on what mood I'm in.
dude, I love the Monkey. So Monkey 7.5 for me. Great movie, great film. I mean, horrible CGI.
Yes.
That's it. Horrible CGI. It was a little too campy at some points, and
Mhm.
but that's it. Everything else of the movie hit. I loved it. It was great. Bring Her Back was an experience. Like I felt when I watched that film, I was like inspired me to write a book, and I'm in the process of writing it right now. It's a feel bad book. I like feel bad movies, and it's a
Yeah.
like Bring Her Back is so feel bad. Like it just didn't explain a lot about the Russian cult that happened. I know now they've released a website that kind of gives you a little bit more backstory into like the black market and how she bought it and different cons. I'm not gonna do homework after I watched a movie. Just give me what I want. Yeah, I paid $23 to see this movie. Just give me what I want.
Yeah.
And like, so dude, it's the best thing I've seen in a really time. Like, and not just this year. Like, it's the best thing. So last year I rated Azrael a 10 out of 10. I loved Azrael, dude. So good. It's the Samara Weaving one where she's in the apocalypse and like there's no dialogue.
I
To
didn't see
have a
it.
movie it's on Shudder right now. If you have Shudder,
Yeah.
it's called Azrael. It's also on Hulu. So if you guys
Okay.
Hulu Shudder Azrael, 10 out of 10. It's almost a perfect film.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
to be that my favorite part about Azrael is like there's no dialogue in the film. It's just as poignant and as powerful of a film without any dialogue as some of these movies with like extreme exposition with them, and it's better than those films. And there's not much to it. It's a lady running around in the apocalypse trying to duck a cult and trying to duck monsters. And the
Wow.
way
Okay.
that she weaves in and out of them are really cool. And like monsters are my thing. I love a creature feature. And
Me
like
too.
to have both of these like cult, apocalypse, creature feature all in the same movie, to me, automatically a 7. And then Samara Weaving always kills it. She always kills it no matter what she does. That 8. You got a lot of gore. That's a 9 out of 10. And then you have a story that's so compelling that you don't need dialogue for it. 10 out of 10. I loved it. But I would rate Bring Her Back. I would rate Bring Her Back like a 1, and Azrael would be right below it. And then that's me not making any sense. I just love how gross Bring Her Back made me feel. I love how gross I felt. I love how sad it made me. I love that it evoked feelings of like the palpable dread for me. I was so bummed out. And the story was great. Like the people that are making these films are so good. Like the Philippou brothers, dude.
Yes.
I wanted to get up and clap.
They know how to tap in. They know how to literally like tap into anyone, like pretty much anyone's fear in any regard. Like you can take any situation that happens in their movies and like apply it to yourself. And
I just
I
want
don't
to
know.
feel bad when I watch a movie. I want to feel good. I don't like these happy endings. Like I was watching Dangerous Animals and like I was watching Dangerous Animals and then like that Disney end at the Disney ending, and I'm like,
I will not go see it now on the big screen because of when you and I discussed it. Because I'm not going to go spend money when I can just watch it on streaming.
There's
like,
3 sharks. There's 3 shark scenes in it, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want a creature feature.
And 2 of them, and 2 shark scenes aren't even like any like they're not like violent sharks. They're just like, and I understand the film is about like trying to preach that sharks aren't and the sharks aren't the killers that they are. There's not that many shark attacks in the real world. They're not that bad. It's people that are the animals. Like we know. We can pull up statistics anywhere. I'm still afraid of sharks. I'm also afraid of human beings. Well, not afraid of human beings, but yeah. If I'm in the ocean, I'm afraid of sharks because I can't run. I can't do anything. I'm stuck in the ocean. Like it's terrifying.
Shit. Yeah.
But I'm not going to jump on a boat and go kill a bunch of sharks because I hate them. Like I feel like the movie was very like, it was a satire of, I think it ended up being a satire of itself because like it took itself too seriously. Like you should have just killed people with the guy and killed them with sharks. Half the violence isn't even on screen and it like cuts away. I feel like it wanted to be PG-13. but the swearing made it R, and then they didn't want to be super gross, so they cut away. Hopefully, there's like a director's cut or something. I hope.
I am so sad right now. Like you just telling me this stuff. I was expecting like slasher meets
Yeah.
Jaws the Revenge. I'm not even gonna say Jaws.
Dude,
I'm gonna say Jaws the Revenge.
I love shark movies.
I
I love
know. I
them.
do
I loved your
too.
episode on Jaws.
Yeah. I love Jaws. I could sit and talk
Deep
about
Blue Sea, The Shallows, The Reef, Open Water. I love a shark movie. Even though Open Water is about people being stupid more than it is about sharks, it's
True.
still like at the end, they get pulled underwater. It's fine. I still was anxious the whole time, like waiting and waiting and waiting for that to happen.
Mhm.
But dude, you can't like, I feel like Dangerous Waters or Dangerous Animals was like the Requiem with Alicia
Oh,
Silverstone.
yeah, I
That
remember
it was
that one.
that bad. It was that bad.
Fuck. And I was so hyped because I'm like, okay, they're actually listening. Like they're actually having an original
No.
thought in Hollywood where like you can merge the two. And then, I mean, everyone that I see on social media said it was how good it was, and you have to go to the theater. So I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that will be a fun
they're getting
outing.
paid. I can spot like a paid advertisement from like a mile away.
My assumption was
The
spot on.
best
I'm
shark
like,
movie since Jaws.
this is the
Yeah,
best
you're
fucking
paid.
movie I've ever seen. This is the
Dude.
summer movie. I'm like,
Do
okay,
you see a lot of that?
I
Can
do.
you spot like, so it's like a script, I feel like. You see like 5 to 10 creators with the same script and they're reviewing the same movie. All of the reviews sound the same. I feel like studios have control of the vernacular and these
Yeah.
people aren't giving their opinions on this movie. They're taking the money and just running with it, which is fine. Like, I don't know if this is what you rely on, but I feel like it's disingenuous because there's like that guy that works 9 to 5, gets his kids every other weekend. Like he's only got one weekend every other weekend to himself. And he's spending half of that weekend doom scrolling to figure out what to watch. That's where like one of us comes in and we like, yo, watch this movie, stop doom scrolling, go have fun, go live your life, go be happy. That's why I do what I do. But like, if you get a creator that's like, hey, go watch this movie that I got paid to watch, it's not even that good, and you go and watch it, that's like you paid $30 to go see it because you got popcorn or you had to pay for parking or whatever. And like, that's the night of your life. Like, oh, now in 2 days, you got to go back to work. I don't know.
You
I
had a
just feel
shitty
like I
experience at a
respect people's
movie.
time more than that.
Yeah, and I think that's what people need to hear because you can see the same thing over and over again, and like at what point does it become like tedious and repetitive? Like find truthful people that will tell you, and like you can know if you vibe with you, if you vibe with me. So if you feel like you have similar tastes, you could be like, oh, Driana doesn't like it, I probably will. You know what I mean? Like, not that anyone has to go by what I'm saying, but I'd rather be truthful than feed people bullshit and then have my reviews ingenuous or not, reliable, because I stick by what I create.
I love your lists. I think all the lists that you've done, and I'm not the arbiter. I don't control. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not looking at people going,
Me
oh, the
neither.
movie sucks. This movie, like, there's definitely like movies that people like that I don't like. But every single list that you've done, I'm like, I like all this shit.
Yes, that makes me happy.
I don't know how that works out, but like, and I don't know if that means anything because like, even if you posted something and I didn't like the movie, I would probably still be in the comments and still trying to support you. But like, it never works out to where I don't like something that you liked. So far, like all of our opinions have been spot on, even though that's not required. That's not for anything.
It's not required at all,
It's
but
just a
it's
coincidence.
nice. Yeah, and it's a coincidence, but it's a nice coincidence because it's nice to know that it's genuinely being perceived as like, oh, she has like some decent taste. Not all shitty. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, of course.
I do like my shitty movies, but
Dude, shitty movies rule though. Like what
yes.
I'm watching Dead Silence right now, and it's the rewatch. Not kind. It's because I watched it the day it came out with like a girl that I was trying to hook up with probably, and like in 2004. So I you know what I mean? I don't. How can I compare it to 20? That's 20 years ago. How do I compare it to that? 22 years ago.
But did you like it? The rewatch?
I mean, I fell asleep, but from what I'm watching now, it's a little rough, but I'm only like 30 minutes in. So I don't have like I don't have a catalyst of like where how to judge this because I
Yeah.
don't remember what happened. I remember it being scary when I saw it. I think I went and saw it again because the first time I was like with girl, and then the second time I went with my friend, actual like all my guy, like they were fucking around the whole time. So I, I never get a good experience either way.
I
I
used
mean,
to
the
go to the
first
movies
time
by
I get a good
myself.
experience, but in a different way.
Right. My ex-boyfriend, he wouldn't go to the movies with me. So I'd go solo. I went and saw Friday the 13th by myself, the remake in theaters.
I go by myself now. I'll go by
Yeah.
myself because it's like homework for me. I have to go by myself. I have to make notes. Like I'll turn my phone down to like the lowest screen setting,
Yeah.
the lighting on it, and I'll just type notes during it just so I don't forget.
Yeah. I take notes sometimes too, because it is helpful to have that little reminder because like I'll forget something after I watch it. And it's not because it's not good. It's just my brain. If you could like see what was in my brain, you'd be like, how are you functioning? Like, how are you even constructing a thought?
I'm in your brain right now, and there's a lot of Captain Morgan signs everywhere.
There's a lot
Weird.
of
Looks like
fruit
a dive bar in here.
It is PBR on tap.
Yeah, no, Terrifier rules. Dangerous
Yeah.
Animal sucks. Did you like Long Legs?
Okay, here's my thing on Long Legs. I liked
Oh,
it. I did not hate it, but I did not think it was the scariest movie that was ever put out and all that
dude,
hype around it.
did
Like,
you
I don't.
see all those like the scariest movie of all time?
Okay, can I ask a question though? Because I want to make sure that I'm not crazy because I know that you will tell me truthfully. Okay. Did you think Immaculate was like the best of the year?
No.
Okay. Did you think
The
The Omen
I think
or the
Immaculate and The Omen were the same fucking movie.
Thank you. And everyone was like, that's my number one. I'm like, huh? Like, what are we like The Omen? What is
It
it? The
was
first
shot
Omen,
really
the last Omen?
beautifully. The cinematography for The Omen was great. It was so long and drawn out and just like, dude, shut up. We haven't gotten a Damien movie, an Omen movie in like 15 years. No one cares about this.
We were fine. We were fine those 15 years. Like, I don't think it was warranted that we really truly needed a prequel to The Omen. And that's the other shit that I don't like. Why can't we be a little bit more original with things instead of trying to like do a prequel? Because I'm good with not knowing what happens before a really good movie. Like The Omen, I think is good. I don't think that it really needed a prequel. That's just my opinion.
No, The Omen was fine on its own, but you know what? Immaculate was a better film. I did like Immaculate more than The Omen because I felt like it was more brevetous. Like it was
Yeah.
just quicker and it got to the point. And dude, that end scene, ooh, it
Yes.
was so
That
good.
end
I
scene.
wish
Yes.
my mental illness is that I wish they would have shown.
Same. I know. I
I
wish.
kind
Yes.
of wish they would have shown. And you're a parent. That's rad. You're
Because
a
you know what?
rad mom. I'm scared of
Fuck
you kind of now.
Fuck them kids. We just rewatched The Toxic Avenger and that scene with the
Oh,
kid getting obliterated. I'm like,
dude, that guy did not give a fuck. And that's why I like that movie. So I gotta rewatch Toxic Avenger. I'm watching that
it's so
tonight.
good. 5 points. And the girl's like, you can do better. And I'm like, fucking run his ass over. I love it.
That's so rad. Are you excited for the new one with Peter Dinklage?
I am really excited, actually. I
Dude,
think it's gonna be
August, I think.
no. Yeah, yeah, which isn't too far
September?
away because we're already like almost to July, which is
Dude,
crazy.
I can't believe we're halfway done with the year. Okay, I'm gonna drop something on you. I know we're supposed to talk about Marshmallow, like the indie
Yes.
film, even though we haven't. I honestly I don't care if we
Okay.
ever talk about it. It's a fucking amazing movie. If you haven't seen Marshmallow, you should go rent it. Just
Watch it.
to put it
Yes.
on their listeners. If we never talk about it, you should go see it because I'm gonna tangent on something else. It's like
Yes.
$5. You can rent on Amazon. Phenomenal, like summer camp, like horror movie. It's great.
Worth every penny. Yes.
Do you have like a top 3 of the year so far? And if you say Sinners, dude, I'm leaving. I'm leaving if you say Sinners because I got a bone to pick with that film. I got a bone
Okay.
to pick. It's not bad. It's not a bad film. It's a great
But
film. I just feel like you go. It's your show. I
I'm
took
really
over.
no, you didn't. And I love this, but I'm so happy that we get to because I feel like I get to have a therapy moment about Sinners because again, I feel like I was missing something. But anyway, top 3 so far would probably be
And sorry to put you on the spot because I know like questions like this suck because there's been a lot that's come out. Maybe you haven't seen everything. I know I haven't seen everything.
I haven't seen a lot of the big stuff just because it's not like I'm anti the big productions, but I really like indie and I like what indie is doing. And I think that
Dude,
they're
indie is better. They
killing
make
it.
quality, better films, and then they need to get an audience by being good. So I make
Exactly.
a good film.
I'm looking right now. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna kind of because I already know what it is, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
I'll bring her back's number one.
Ooh, I
Bring
don't.
her back's number one for me. I think that's gonna be it for the whole year, unless like Weapons or like Together or some of these movies I'm looking forward to. But fuck, Bring Her Back was so good.
And
Engrossed.
I love that for you that you already have like a set. This is probably what it is.
But I don't have
But
anything else. I have nothing else for you.
okay.
But everything else that I've seen this year, I'm gonna be honest with you. Marshmallow is probably 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But everything else that I've seen this year is like, there's been stuff that's good, but it's all like 6s and 7s. There's no 8. I can't think of an 8 right now. I can't.
And I
I know
can't
I've
think of
pulled a
anything
lot of like.
but I can't think of anything that's coming out that might top it. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't really have anything for me. I don't have anything coming up that I'm like, I am so excited for this movie. Oh, actually I lied. Jimmy and Stiggs. I'm really excited for that one.
Huh? What is that?
What is that? It's called Jimmy and Stiggs, and it's this Eli Roth produced it, but it's like an alien, like it's all neon, and he like records himself, but it's aliens and it's gore, and it took 4 years to make this movie, and it was a preview before Bring Her Back, and you need to watch the trailer. It looks so fucking good.
I'm in. I see stuff like I've never and I'm probably like a nerd without being a nerd because I look for all this shit and I am so excited to watch a trailer for this because like if I don't know if you're hyped about it, I respect your opinion. If you're hyped about it, I can't wait to see a trailer for it. Is it when's it coming out? I know this year, but like what?
August,
Fuck,
I think.
August is gonna dude. Have you seen a trailer for Weapons?
Yes, and that was before Bring Her Back, and I'm like, I am seated, but I'm mad because I love Ruth from Ozark.
Yeah, dude, and the townspeople want to set her on fire because they think she lost her kids.
I know, so I'm like, what the fuck is up? Because I haven't seen Wolfman yet, but I heard that one was garbage.
Trash. Don't watch that.
Garbage. Okay.
The only reason this is why I tell people not to watch stuff because if you're reviewing horror films, like you don't want to. I will never watch something that I know I'm gonna hate ever because like I don't want to give. I want to talk about. I want to like. I get one time a day. I get one time a day to like flip in your algorithm and hopefully give you something to watch and like be stoked about. I hate when I like hate something and I'm just like, this movie sucks. This is why I didn't like it. This is why I didn't like it. But this is why you might like it. But I didn't like it. It bums me out to give reviews. Like, I don't know, dude. I'd rather like recommend shit. So like if I can save a reviewer from like watching a shitty movie, because you probably watch a couple movies a week and then you have kids and you have a husband and you have 2 jobs. That's crazy. And you have a podcast? Nuts. So if I can like only watch good movies. Have you seen Red Room?
Yes, I loved Red Room. Oh, that movie was so
9.
I was like the whole time
9.
I'm like itching. I love that movie. So wait, was that this year?
No, Red Room was early last year actually.
Okay, because I was gonna say shit, but okay. Another one. Okay, so number 1 for me right now is The Monkey.
Oh yeah, The Monkey's probably 3 for me. I like The Monkey a lot. That was a good one.
I do. And I'm going to stay firm on that. Then 2 is going to be Marshmallow because I really love that. I just the 80s of it, like just all of it was like Stranger Things meets like
Summer of 84.
Summer 84. Yes, very much so.
Oh, good. What do you give Summer of 84?
I love that movie so much. I think it's been on my list a couple times. I don't know what I like if I even reviewed it on Letterboxd then because I just kind of started getting serious with my Letterboxd for like when you do your notes for that purpose.
Yeah, I just made a Letterboxd like at the beginning of the year. So I think I'm on like 107 movies that I've seen this year. which isn't a lot. It's not a lot. Some people are like 1,000. I'm like, how do you have 1,000, dude?
When I started
That's
working
crazy.
from home, I was very ambitious. So I would sit here and I would have my phone and I'd watch just horror movies on Tubi, like all day. And
Dude,
then I kind of
Tubi's
got
got slappers. Low Lifes.
I fucking loved Low Lives. I love Tubi, and I love Tubi. I don't know if you love Tubi before they got like good shit.
No, I liked Tubi last year when I was watching like Honeydew and The Woman and The Girl Next Door and The Seasoning House. Like all of these movies are extremely disturbing, by the way.
Okay.
I watched Trauma on there. I think I watched Serbian Film on there. Again, these are
They
really,
have
really
a
gross. They're
Serbian
gross.
film on
They're gross.
Tubi.
These movies are gross. Do not watch these. I don't support these films. I've just heard them talked about, so I watched them at least once. That way, I could have a discerning voice and be like, "Hey, don't watch this film. It's gross. There's nothing redeemable about it."
Yeah.
Atroz is on there. There's so much gross shit on Tubi. It's great. We Are the Flesh is on there. And these are all, again, every single movie that I named is depraved and gross, gratuitous nudity. Go watch them.
I love nudity. Give me all the nudity. Oh, wait. What did you think of The Ugly Stepsister?
You know what? I actually really liked it. I think I give it out of 10. I know it sounds low, but it's still certified fresh. 6 out of 10 is not terrible.
No, 6 out of 10 isn't bad at all. That's half of the number. So you have to give that back.
I didn't think she was ugly though. She was naked.
That's why I was like, this is
she was naked in some of the movie, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like
this looks better than half of the women that I brought home my whole life. This looks better. I should show you that. That's The Ugly Stepsister. Make you throw up. I don't understand.
Make you throw up though, but that fucking scene when she's pulling out.
Oh, so good. It was so good.
So good, but I was literally
chops her foot off.
Oh my God. It's just every body part I was grabbing, like her nose. I hate nose shit. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't. But what were we talking? What were we talking about? Ugly Stepsister.
I just love that the Ugly Stepsister. I had to say about like beauty standards. The Ugly Stepsister wants you to know that you're fat. Chop your foot off. That's what it wants you to know, and that's what I like. You know what? I'm gonna lose weight now. I'm gonna lose weight. I had a salad at the restaurant the other day. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to cut my foot off. And this is what it is. You went to the gym for the first time in a long time.
I did.
We're doing better. We're making better decisions.
But we
don't want to pull worms out of our throat. It never ends.
I was just gonna say I ate the worm. I ate the worm tonight. I ate the worm tonight.
Did you really?
So within like a couple days, I'll be skinny. I'll be cool.
Oh my God, if I could actually eat that worm. But didn't it give her wasn't she shitting in the woods because of that thing?
She was like shitting all over the place.
Dude,
and then
she had to lift up her dress in the woods.
Oh my God.
She was like waving to a cute guy. She was like, "Hi, cute guy that I want to date," while she shits in the woods. I was like, that's not how you hit on a guy. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Like the dude in the prison cell?
I wouldn't be down, dude. I'd be down. If a woman's trying to get my attention, first of all, are you blind? I'm gross. Second of all, if you're shitting in the woods while you're trying to do this, you're going to have to be the first girl that I ever reject in my life. Exactly. I don't think I could do this. I've seen what comes out of that thing. I don't want to go. Nope. I'm cool.
For everything. I don't know. I feel like I really liked The Ugly Stepsister. I liked the music. And I'm not saying I didn't like the substance, but I feel like they're so comparable. Cool. Like people like to do that. Be like, oh, because we got this, we got this.
The substance is so different because the Ugly Stepsister is like, it's a Cinderella. Like it's basically like a Disney movie, but like back in the olden days, you know what I mean? It's not modern. It's like British or English version, like how it was, whatever. I think it was like Nordic or Swedish, the one that they did. Substance is like Hollywood. It's like Demi Moore's like an aging workout lady, and she's like a Lady Richard Simmons or what have you. And then like she has like somebody break out of her back and inject something in herself, and then she turns into Quasimodo. Like it was the substance was so good.
I know.
And it was way better than The Ugly Stepsister.
That's what I'm
I
saying. It's like
thought.
comparing it just because it's body horror doesn't mean it's like the same.
No.
Just because you know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't think it's the same.
People say stuff like that, but it's like, can't you just like both?
Right,
You can't
they exist.
like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. You got to be like, well, Mortal Kombat, you can pull their head off. Like, yeah, dude, but like, who cares? They're
I
both
know.
fighting games. They're both, and in these movies, they're both horror movies. Like, just enjoy both. Like, just have fun. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Smile. Laugh at jokes you shouldn't laugh at. Like, you know what I mean? Get into it. Don't be so
Exactly.
critical of stuff. Don't be such a nerd.
You need to enjoy. Thank you. Like that's what I've been trying to advocate for is just like enjoy. Like
And just have fun, dude.
yes. Okay.
Someone dies, make fun of them during the eulogy. It's fun. And then say loving things. Make fun of them, dude. I can't wait till my mom passes away. I'll be like, she asked for that cancer. We loved her. She was great. She took care of 3
Yeah.
kids. She was a wonderful woman.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure they'll all be waiting for that.
Dude, much rather have people laugh at my funeral than cry and be miserable the entire day. Have fun. Live your life, dude. Have fun.
Listen, you know what I want at my funeral? I want to be taxidermied and I want to just be like standing there.
That is disgusting. You're going to fuck up every single person. They're all going to be like, Jordan, we didn't like you. And your kids are going to be like, she wasn't that mom. And then you're just there. And then, but then we've all fashioned you into the Elon. We're like, remember when Elon Musk did that salute thing? That's what shit. Look at what we did to Jordana. She can't stop us.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be in a weird fucking position. Maybe I'll like be
just to
like
fuck with.
I think it'll be a good look. Would you come if I was taxidermied?
Yes, of course I would come, dude. That's insane to like honor your memory, of course. I'd like, get a podcast with more viewers than me. I was jealous. Fine, it's fine. I would eulogize you. I would eulogize you. I'd be like, she had a podcast. It had more listeners than I had, and it's fine because I'm still alive. Ha. And then I would walk away.
Oh, mic drop.
I'd walk away. I'd be like, you loved her. Well, guess what? She's never coming back. And I'd just, you know what I mean? I would very happily walk away because I'm just telling jokes during people's eulogies now.
It's okay.
That's all I'm doing.
The thing of it is like, I'm with you in the regard, like, obviously we know that death is sad and it's very, do you know what I'm saying? But this isn't stuff that you should have to explain to people. Obviously we grasp the concept, but sometimes people, instead of dealing with it in whatever way they want to by crying and being sad, sometimes people make jokes and sometimes people like to laugh. Like, it's not a fucking hard concept to grasp.
When my cats die,
yeah,
I question how I could keep living my life because I love my cats with all of my heart and soul. And they're literally like why I exist on this planet. I don't even think, questionably, I don't even know if I've ever loved anything as much as I've loved my cats. And I had a dog when I was a kid that I also felt the same way about. But guess what? I'm still here. My dog died. I mean, I can still joke about him and be like, well, guess what? There's numerous times where I almost killed that fucking dog myself. I didn't actually do that. But like, we joke about things. That's how I get past stuff. I make 9/11 jokes that on the day of 9/11. It was sad as shit, but do I want to cry about horrible things that have happened for the rest of my life? Or do I want to add some humor to them to make them more palpable and to make them more palatable so that I can continue living my life and be happy and like be the light for other people that I wish, was for me in that moment. So that's just like my weird way of doing things. Like I just tell jokes at inappropriate times. What I do. I want people to be happy and have fun. Just some people might have a weird sense of humor like me and laugh during times.
I mean, I want to be
never know.
So I think that
I'm so fucked to your whole family. You're gonna ruin their whole like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Baja after they're like mom died. We're going to Baja though.
Bring me with you. Like, yeah. Just pick me up and be like, here you go.
They're gonna be like, yo, what's this lady doing the Elon salute? Why you can't just we can't put her hand down, it'll break off. So it's got to stay like that.
It'll snap the fuck off. Yes. And I'm just
they just put you on they put you on the balcony so you look like a dictator in the middle of Baja at a resort.
Yes.
You're just standing on the balcony. You look like Liam Neeson from Schindler's List when he's on the balcony just taking people out.
Yes, it's
It's crazy. You
exactly
know what?
plan.
It's crazy, but fitting. Just put an AK in your hand. Just try. Just hold it like. Just
I
hold
can
it
see it
off your
all.
hand like that.
Yeah, I could, and then like when the sun's setting, just a silhouette. It'll be beautiful.
Little Mama Joffrey on the balcony.
Also, too, I just want to say this. I don't know what, but my computer is glitching so much that it's like turning white. So if you see like bright flashes of light, I don't know what's happening.
You know,
If
I'm
we get,
telling you, you are good. Everything on my end has been good, and I'm assuming and hoping all of the audio and video is based on my end. So you're good.
see, it just did it again. It literally just did it as you said it. So again, guys, I might have more listeners, but Taylor's richer than me and I'm poor. So it kind of
That is
like
true.
equals, it levels
That's
itself
true.
out. Yes.
But I have lowered myself to where you're at. I've gotten another bartending job, so I will have a
Mhm.
lot less free time. A lot less free time. Honestly, I don't do anything in my free time except play Doom anyway.
It sucks that we
I
have to
can
like spend so much time working, and I'd rather be playing Tetris or doing other stuff than having to do two jobs. But like, it's just the way of the world, and I kind of want to enjoy my life, so I have to suck it up. It's like
dude,
this.
you have a podcast, you do horror movie reviews, you watch horror movies. Do your kids watch horror movies with you, by the way?
She does. She loves all of it. I don't like she went saw Terrifier 3 with us. We went to
No
Halloween Horror Nights.
way, you're a terror parent. You took her to Terrifier 3?
Well, here's okay. I'll explain it. So we went to Halloween Horror Nights when Hurricane Milton was happening. So like we were
Okay. So you
in
went to
the
the Orlando one.
yes.
Okay. Oh, I live by Hollywood, so I go to the Hollywood one. Again, but richer than you. Again, it's fine. Just geographically. Oh no, you're frozen. Unfreeze. I order you to unfreeze right now. You're actually frozen in the same position that you'd be if somebody taxidermied you on the balcony of the vacation house in Baja with the arm up. Yep, that's how you look. I just saluted twice on your podcast. There's nothing you can do about it. Just want you to know that. So I keep talking. I feel like I shouldn't. People can't hear you. 47 minutes. It's a good podcast amount of time. It's fine. It's definitely not my internet. Well, it's just me by myself now. It's lonely in here.
Um,
You're back.
do you see what I'm saying? My Chromebook restarted. It literally just shut down.
Are you on your phone or something?
No, I'm on my laptop. I
Oh, okay.
really am poor. I don't know what's happening. Like I don't know.
That
But it's
is,
still record it's still recording. Did you
it's
talk
all.
when I was
Is it
gone?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did talk while you were gone. I absolutely did.
Okay.
I
Okay.
tried.
So
I was
then
like, I don't know where she is, but I'm going to keep going with this podcast. And then I stopped because I thought when you left, it stopped recording me. So I was like, I messed with my mush for a second. I didn't do
yes.
anything embarrassing,
Damn it.
but
I wish you did because then I would have clipped that and been like, oh, motherfucker's picking his nose.
no, I wouldn't do that. I wasn't that stupid because I had to look at myself while you were gone. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything super R. I'm not doing
Um,
anything super R, too R worded.
yeah, well, I love that. But no, we're recording still, so we can pick up from where we were.
So before you immediately left, rudely on your own podcast, left your
Said fuck
guest,
that.
what
Yes.
I can't even remember what we were talking about. Terrifier. You took your kid to go see Terrifier 3. I said it made you a terrible parent. Obviously, it
Yeah.
makes you a good parent, but like, how old kid are we dealing with?
She's 11.
That's fine. I
And
feel like that's fine, right?
she's super mature for her age. And it's not like you know what I mean? Like she watched Jaws and she cried when the shark died.
Yeah. When the
When he
shark
blew up.
died,
Yeah.
it was eating people. It ate a naked lady.
She
Do
did
that to naked ladies.
Yeah, it was she was just like, I don't care about any of this. And then when Bruce blew up, she literally cried. And I'm like, oh, babe, I'm sorry.
You know
Like,
what though? But that's being a empathetic child. That's good.
r- right. So I was happy about that. At least she wasn't like,
She's affected by things outside of herself. That's good.
yeah, she wasn't like killing animals. So that is a plus.
No,
Yes. Yes.
good. Yeah,
So
but no behavioral exhibits of Jeffrey Dahmer behavior is good parenting. Good for you.
yes. So then the next one was a Serbian film. And I'm like, well, you better just, ease into
What?
it. Just kidding. So no.
What?
No.
My daughter was not happy watching the child get butt fucked by her dad. She did
No.
not like that.
She was screaming, Dad, don't butt fuck me. It was horrible. Dad,
Dad,
traumatizing.
stop. It's not a blow up doll. Timmy's my brother. Stop. He's crying, Dad.
Yes, it's horrible. Tears of blood.
Tears
But
are lubrication. Tears are lubrication. I don't know. I don't understand. See, here's why it's okay to joke about that film. I still can't process how it was made. How do you make that?
Thank you. And I guess it was like, because I haven't seen it. I read, thank God for Wikipedia, like all the extreme horrors. Like when I came into
Dude,
the community, I had to read everything because I'm like, I'm not doing
you
that.
gotta watch. No, you gotta watch it. So you could read about Serbian film. You
Yeah.
gotta watch it. And I hate everybody that's like, how could you even talk about it? It's just, dude, it's made. It exists. Shut up. Like, I didn't
Yeah,
make it, but I could
know.
sit here and make jokes about it and make satire out of it. Like, nothing's off limits. Watch a Serbian film. Here's what I would tell you not to watch it. And here's why I joke about it. It's like the trigger warnings. You want to give people trigger warnings before you send them into something that they, unbeknownst to them, don't know what they're going into or may not trust your opinion. So, like, I don't know, do a homie a solid and be like, hey, a guy butt fucks his son. I don't know, something. Like, give them
like
something.
a little
Like,
tiny heads up.
I spit on your grave. I spit on your grave when, like, the guy's like, I put my forearm on the back of your neck and I'm going to enter you and you're going to be upset about it. Like, I tell people, I'm like, yo, there's like really bad essay in this film.
Yeah, like nasty.
I tell people, and it's gross. I fast forward through that shit. I'm not watching that.
I do trigger warnings too, because
only because I'm afraid of the part. So that's why I don't watch it.
So the other movie I wanted to tell you real quick, and then I want to get back into Terrifier, was Bark.
I haven't seen that yet, dude. They follow me on Instagram, and it makes me so sad every time they like my posts, and I haven't seen their movie yet. That is literally, I'm watching 28 Weeks is tomorrow. Dead's 28 Years, Dead Silence, Kuso, because fucking Kyle wants me to watch Kuso. Okay. You don't know Kyle. Don't worry about Kyle. He just keeps bugging me about Kuso. I got to watch it. And then I have to watch Bark. I have to watch Bark because I feel bad that they follow me and like my stuff, and I have not seen their movie, and it makes me feel bad. I'm like, fuck, dude, I suck. Sugarcane too. Sugarcane keeps commenting on my shit. I'm like, I gotta watch Sugarcane, dude.
Sugarcane was awesome.
Until I watch it and don't like it, and I feel bad. I will not take screen. Do you take screeners?
I do. Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't. I feel bad. Because what if I hit it?
Okay, but here's my thing. If I don't like it, what I will do is I will just talk about the things that I enjoyed out of it. And then I leave it at that but here's the thing. I feel like the indie filmmakers that are sending these screeners and like putting the work in, I know that sometimes it doesn't equate to that it's good, but I still feel like they're doing their due diligence to be out there and doing it. So I'll watch it and then I'll say, I really liked this. I liked this. Go watch indie horror. And then I do that. That's what I do.
Dude, somebody gave me a screener once. I was so excited to get a screener for a film. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but excited. So excited to get. I mean, it's the review's up. The review's up and it's an indie film. And I'm like, hey, this was a fucking piece of shit. Like, I was not nice to this film, but it was terrible. So my friend, your friend today sent me a trailer for Striptease 2 or Showgirls 2.
I love
and it looked like the worst film I've ever seen. So I found it. I did it on a site. I found it, and obviously there's no porn in it at all. But I had to find. I just wrote watch Showgirls 2 online free, and it came up, and I watched like a little bit of it. I'm like, this is the biggest piece of shit. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not as bad as that indie film that dude sent me. And that's how I feel about getting screeners. I just fucking feel horrible. And I don't want to like shit on stuff that somebody did, but it's like, dude, I can't do anything but be honest. And I don't
I get
understand
it
how people
though.
get screeners. I don't know how people get screeners and then they're like, this was so good, it was great, I loved it, and they give it a good review, and then I go to watch it and I'm like, you cocksucker.
See, now
You got paid to do this.
I won't say it's good. I'll do like 2 on Letterbox. I'll say like 2.
That's terrible. It's bored.
That's not, but it's not like it's like me.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not abysmal, but it's like.
But it's something. At
Don't
least
watch this on a Saturday night. This is a Tuesday film.
Yeah, but at least they'll know when to watch it. So they have to be.
True.
And at least their movie's getting watched. I don't know. Okay. As time has gone on,
dude, I want everybody to do well. I really do.
I know you do. I know you do. But like, the thing of it is like, I don't know. I feel you. Everyone.
It's the only thing I don't like, and it's why I don't talk to directors. I don't talk to them. If I review, like I reviewed Marshmallow, and I gave it positive. I glaringly did review. I should have given it an 8. I gave it a 7.5 because there wasn't that much gore in it, and it took a long fucking time to get to anything.
Yes.
And that's it. Other than that, like just the pacing, and then like, why would you only show us a little bit of a child's open chest? Show us more. That would you would have gotten a 9. You would have gotten yourself a 9. But I mean, the twist, the cinematography, like every other aspect of the film, I mean 7.5. But I do regret it. I should have given it an 8. But it's like they followed me. They engaged with me. I had already given their film glaringly positive reviews without having talked to any of them, followed by the cinema, by the director, by a couple actors, and by the film itself. And like they're sharing my shit and they're good. If it happens like that, I love it. That's great. Okay. But like if a Savior Red comes to fucking, hey, can you watch my movie, A Savior Red? I'm like, fuck, dude. Fuck. And I watch it and it's terrible. I feel bad. I feel bad.
I know.
I don't like doing that. This is the only thing about reviewing films that I don't like. It's like, why do you want me? I'm an idiot. Why do you want me to talk about like half of my shit is comedy? So it's like, I'm going to make jokes about how small my penis is. And then I'm going to tell a review about your movie. Do you really want that? Like, go get a professional to do this. I'm not a professional. I'm a moron. Like, you don't want me to do it. I am here for like, I'm very blue collar. I'm pro blue collar. I love my coworkers. I'm very like pro union, pro like you deserve to get paid more. Like you, Jordana, you deserve to get paid more. You should get paid twice as much as you get paid. So so you don't have to work 2 jobs. You could stay home and be a mom, work a little bit, and chase your dreams and chase your art and create stuff. That's what I like.
Yes.
So fucking, I want everybody to do well, and it hurts my soul to get bad reviews to people that are just like me, that are just creating when I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I only have 20,000 followers on Instagram because like 2 videos went viral and I got like 3 million views on both of them. That's it. There's nothing else that I've done that's any different than anyone else, except some people review movies like this. You should go watch this movie because it's good and I like it. Those people deserve nothing and they're boring and they make me sleepy.
Well, it's just the copy and paste. It's the same verbiage every single time with the same layout and format. It's kind of like I'm snoozing.
You need mental illness to be good at this. You need mental illness, right?
I know, but I'm stacked for that. Like I got trauma at fucking 3 years old. I'm good. Like I am fine.
It's good. You need that. You're like, my uncle fingered me. How's it going, guys? You watch Tremors. You seen Tremors? Kevin Bacon. It's a good movie. You know what I mean?
I watched it while my uncle was fingering my butthole. That's why I love it so much. Like, yeah, exactly.
I had to watch it twice because I felt a lot of pressure during the middle, but you know what?
Everything was
I watched it again. It was good.
Yes.
But it's like, not as good. I could only enjoy it with my uncle with me. Without him, without my uncle, then I give it an 8. 8 out of 10.
He died, but he's texted her.
10. 10 out of 10. We taxidermied him. We put him on the balcony at the resort in Baja, and we moved his hand up a little bit.
Yep.
3
Baja,
salutes I've
fucking
done during here.
Ambets. The Ambets
That's
down
3
in the
salutes I've
corner.
done during here.
But I understand what you're saying. I totally get not wanting to make someone feel like shit for making a shit movie. I get it.
But that's like, it's like if me and you made a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
My old friend Dom made a movie. It's called Underbelly. I'm not gonna watch it because he's one of the people that like unfollowed me during that mass unfollowing. Won't watch it. Won't talk about it. Like, you know what I mean? Because me and him were cool. Like, he would send me scripts for some of his movies back in the day, and like I wouldn't give him notes. I just be like, "Yo, dude, this is fucking rad. I love this. I love whatever you're doing. I love it. I always support him, whatever." And then when that mass unfollowing happened, and he was one of the people that unfollowed me, it bummed me out because I really liked Dom. So I'm salty. I'm not watching this movie. Fuck it.
I don't blame you. I'd be salty. I'd be super salty. I'd be salty the rest of my life. I'd be like the ocean. But
you should go watch Underbelly on YouTube. I hate that I said that. I hate that I said it.
Hey, well, I mean, it is what it is.
I can't not support fucking dude. If you make a movie and you're like, because it's like if me and you made a movie. If me and you made a movie, hopefully gross and depraved and disgusting, and all of our friends watch it. What if one of our friends hated it and was like, "This is a fucking piece of shit"? I wouldn't take it serious. I wouldn't take it personally. Would you?
You wouldn't, or you would take it personally?
I would not. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Who the fuck? Like, do you expect everybody to like all the reviews that you do?
No, and I know people don't, and I know that I'm there, and I'm okay with that because the people that actually like partake and engage, because there's some people that used to engage and they used to like my stuff, but now magically it's just like a watching game and no one, odd behavior, but like, I wouldn't be upset.
Dude, I scroll up on that on the friends page on TikTok. I just tap 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 for like an hour every day. For an hour every day. I don't have time to comment on everybody's fucking shit. So like I'll leave like emojis because it's gotten to the point where like I follow too many people and it's like I have to just, but I want you to get engagement. I want you to do what, like tap, 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 tap. I don't even know if I like half the shit that you do. I just know that I'm like, I hope Jordana's in one of these fucking things because I'm not looking.
Oh, but I know that you dropped a hate comment on the Greasy Strangler. The hell?
Fucking hate that movie, dude. I hate that movie. And it's not even because there's dong in it. I don't mind dong in a movie. I love nudity in a film. Okay, if you guys haven't seen Violation, there's a dude in this movie. His dick is so big it goes up to his belly button. It makes me feel like I don't even have one. I saw his penis. I saw it. Like I don't even. If that's a penis, I don't have one, and I hate my vagina. Dad. I hate my dad because I was born with a clitoris, and there's nothing wrong with being born with a clitoris when it's not supposed to be one. Is one. I hate you, Dad. I'm gonna emancipate myself right now. I'm gonna call him on the podcast and be like, "You fucking gave me this penis, you piece of shit. How dare you?" I've seen what a real man looks like. Violation is crazy. And it's got this dude naked for half the movie, and his wiener is like insane. But the wieners in the Strangler are like dripping with some kind of weird.
It looks like a mouse.
Big guy. Oh, dude, it's so.
But you have to.
So gross. And the guy's apartment, it's all greasy and weird. And they're wearing wife beaters with stains on them. Oh.
But listen, the scene where he's in that purple unitard dancing to that amazing song. I love it so much. And it's called Gulp.
Dude, if anyone in my life says Rudy Tooty Disco Cutie to me, I'm hitting you. There's no warning. You just get slapped. And not even like it's a gentleman slap. It's not. It's like I don't want violence. I just want you to be embarrassed for Rudy Tooty Disco Cute. Like they're just. It's insane the shit they say. It's like Napoleon Dynamite, but like horror.
I'm flying to California, and I'm gonna come and I'm just wherever you work. I'm just gonna be like, Fruity
Don't
Tooty
do it.
Disco Cutie. And then you're gonna
You
be like,
better not. I'll be bullshit artist. Fuck that
yes.
movie. I hate that movie so much, dude. I hate it. I like a lot of my friends like it. You know what I mean? It's got a cult following. People like the film. I'm happy that you like it, but it's to the point where it makes me upset.
It's wild. The only
Eh,
reason I enjoy it is because I have another podcast, and it was
Yeah,
called
I
The
know
Corp.
it's. Is it the one that your friend that sent me Showgirls 2 was on?
No, her and I don't
You
have a
were on
pod
her
together.
podcast though.
I was
But
on
you
her
were on
pod,
her
but
podcast. That's right.
yes, I have like I have two other podcasts that I am involved in,
Ooh,
and
really?
yeah,
That's a lot.
I know, dude, I know. But it was four, and then it dropped down to the three because the one dude was a piece of shit and was just a piece of shit, and he's the one who turned us on to Greasy Strangler to watch for a
It's
movie, and
so bad. I hate it
I
so
was
much.
like, this is fucking so crazy in every sense that I just for someone to make that was ambitious. I don't know. I was just kind of I think it's so
I
ridiculous.
I hate the production value because it looks like an actual like well-filmed film, and it's fucking the Greasy Strangler. I don't like anything about it. I don't like the carnival music that plays. I don't like that I can still hear the carnival. Like dun, 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 dun. I hate everything about that film.
You
I think
can't
it's
like
the one movie. It's the one movie I hate everything about it.
okay.
Everything. I used to go live, but these people don't talk to me anymore because I got kicked out of the community. But like, I used to go live with these guys, and like they would dress up like the Greasy Strangler, and he would have like fucking melted peanut butter all over his face. To make
What?
me, and like he would. I mean, it was hilarious and funny and like thought provoking and gross. But he knew it made me so mad because I hate the Greasy Strangler, and he would always
I
dress up like the Greasy Strangler on our lives, and it was stupid. It was so stupid.
You know what's so weird that I have to just say in like all of like us talking about this is it's weird because I think I know like the crowd that you used to roll with, but
Yeah, of course.
I don't
Everybody
remember
knows them.
I know, but I don't remember you, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, but like I feel like I would have seen you and been like, I like him.
I have a very forgettable face.
Shush.
Very forgettable.
Absolutely not.
I only have 4,000 followers on TikTok. That's probably why. That is
That's it.
probably why. Yeah, that's it.
Loser.
I mean, my Instagram's at 20. All right, son of a bitch.
Listen, you're killing it. I don't know why you're on such a poor, like loser, like podcasts like mine. What are you doing here?
I don't think anyone's podcast is like above me going on. I would go, and that's not saying your podcast is bad. I'm just saying like anybody could ask me to go on their podcast, and if they're fun and cool and I like them, they're like someone that I have a rapport with, I'd probably go on it. And they just have to owe me saying dumb shit because I probably have said dumb shit. I mean, I said a guy butt fucks his son in a movie. I mean, that actually happens. I didn't write that.
Right. You didn't come up
If
with
I
that.
wrote that film, I would see how that would be problematic. But I didn't
Yeah,
write that film.
I'd be
That
like,
existed.
I wouldn't take your screener. But you know that movie was like made to like protest whatever they were trying to
The Russian government. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, well, still, I'm not gonna watch it. I feel
Hey,
like I should watch it now though.
protesting in the United States is just blue-haired, buzz-cut ladies with signs. What happened to that? Butt fucking their kid.
Two different completely
I'm just
different.
kidding. I'm kidding. I support everyone's right to protest. You do you. I don't care. Everybody does do whatever they want to do. I don't care.
Yes.
As long as you're not hurting anybody. Please don't hurt anybody. Please don't insult anybody. Please don't make anybody feel bad. Okay? You exercise your rights for you and don't do anything bad to other people. That's what I care about.
It seems like very simple rules, but like very hard.
Nobody, dude. Everybody thinks they're right. Everybody gets their genitals all in a bunch and shit, and they all feel convicted to go and like blast their opinion. Everybody, it's like the horror community. You do something wrong, everybody wants to tell you that you do something wrong. But what if you don't think you did anything wrong? I don't know. Everybody thinks they're right in every scenario. Why don't we all just like wish each other well and like treat each other with respect, be nice to people, you know?
But also
just
like
the cardinal rule. The cardinal rules that aren't political all, but these cardinal rules can help you be political and still be friends with like your family members that don't think the same as you. Because like we can all not think the same and still go to the same barbecue. We all like chicken, right? I like chicken.
Love chicken.
I'll eat chicken with someone that doesn't like the same shit as me. I don't care.
Right, exactly. But the thing is like, if I don't want to have the conversation and like I'm not like trying to like I don't people just don't know how to not do it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's just like, how do you just not?
But some people
do it?
But like some people dress up like a clown. That's like their life. They love Art the Clown. They go to conventions. They don't shower. They smell like Art the Clown. They just fucking that's their Art the Clown. That's their whole life. That when they're done with the convention, they go to sleep outside of a Hot Topic until it opens, and then they go right into that Hot Topic, and that's all they do all day.
That sounds like a great life.
But it's the same thing with politics. Like people do that. They watch the news. They read the news. They don't have a good news source. Their news source leans to one side. It's not unbiased. Like, why don't you read unbiased news? Be an intelligent human being, and then figure out where you stand on your own 2 feet. Don't fucking turn on the TV because that's gonna tell you that one side's right and that both sides are stupid. They're both stupid. They both have points, but they're stupid. Like, you don't need that. You should read an unbiased news source. You should like not have it consume your whole life. Like do other things, dude. There's other things. Like you're just getting in the own habit. Stop getting in your own way.
And that's it. Everyone everyone is everyone's own worst enemy now. I feel like there's no like enemies made. It's like everyone just is fighting themselves for doing stupid shit. And it's just like, try to enjoy your life. Like
except for the group on TikTok. Fuck each and every one of you in your clique. You know, the cliquey people. I don't like the cliquey people. I like the little independent creators.
But the thing is like, why? Okay, what I want to know is who started the council of who's in charge? Because
I have no idea. There's one. There's one that thing's in charge. I don't know. But there's so many good creators out there. Like there's the people who are like, who do I listen to? Like, I know off the top of my head, like 6 creators that I love to death and trust. Like literally you should give these people millions of followers. And I'm not one of them. You give these people millions of followers. They're really good representations. They're unbiased and they care about what they're doing. These other people, the creators, anyone with over 100,000 followers in the horror community right now doesn't give a fuck about you. They just want to make money. They don't care about you. They're here to waste your time. They're here to give you a movie to watch that you don't want to watch, but you're going to watch anyway because Pop I said to watch it, and it's going to suck. And you're going to be like, why did I watch that? Because you should have listened to somebody with like 5,000 followers or 10,000 or 15, because those are the people, those are hungry people. They're watching everything. They want stuff. Not these people that are just like not putting any effort into their content and probably copying yours.
Very much so. And also too, like, you also have to enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, then you truly it speaks volumes. Like I have loved horror.
Value? Oh man, you got value?
Yeah.
So I heard something else. Sorry. Not good. If I took that, I'd probably freak out.
Yeah. And we'd be like, actually, have I ever taken Valium before? I don't know. I've taken a lot of drugs, but I'm on a lot of drugs right now too.
I'm only on booze.
What are you drinking?
So I just had one rum and sugar-free root beer because that's the only way my man tits are going away. Sugar-free root beer.
Okay. Well, R.I.P. man tits.
It might sound gay, but these man boobs. Oh, I gotta get rid of
Can't have them. Can't have them in 2025.
I gotta get rid of these. For summertime, having man boobs in summertime is insane.
It is, but
it's insane.
You're over on the West Coast.
They're gonna put me in a 2-piece.
It's okay though. I mean, but on the East Coast, no nice weather. It's been like we're gonna put up our new pool, and I'm like, what's the point? Because it's literally almost July, and it's still like it's April.
How do you have this internet where you are putting up a pool? You have your priorities all mixed up.
Sacrifice, exactly. Like I'm gonna go float in my pool. I'm not gonna be floating with my computer.
Your internet sucks ass.
Listen, the next time that we hang out, it'll be 10 times better. And that's probably gonna be a lie, so probably 10 times shittier. But still.
I feel like this was not bad. This was actually really It was really entertaining. I feel like we got to a lot of shit, and I want to see you like try to explain this episode, because I don't think you're going to be able to. We didn't talk about any of the things we wanted to talk about or said we would talk about. This was just like, in my opinion, it's the perfect podcast, because this is like what I would do on mine.
Exactly. But this, we did have some horror. We did have some shit talking. We had our humor. We had all of it. So I feel like it's a good mix. And honestly, we can just call it the cool kid group. I don't know. We'll figure something out. It'll be something.
Cool kid group. There's too many K.
Theaters do that.
Abandon that.
Yeah.
How long has it been? 1 hour and has it really
1:15.
only been an hour and 15 minutes?
Does it feel like it's dragging? Is it that bad? Like,
no, it's not bad at all. I just feel like it feels like it's been like 2 hours. I feel like it's been a lot longer than it has been.
I did disappear because I had to go smoke my crack. Speaking of drugs, because like my computer.
That's crazy. I've never seen someone blame their internet, leave, smoke crack, and come back like this before. That is actually, I'm very impressed.
You should be. But it just shows how tired I am, because no matter like the rock that I just hit, I'm still fucking exhausted.
Dude, okay. None of your episodes are like this. This rules. I've never heard you talk like this with any of your other guests. But again, I've only heard like 4 episodes. And
okay, but also
the one
too,
that you were on with your other friend.
I was gonna say, you have to listen to the other one I have with my friend Sam, which is Feature Creatures DTF. Feature Creatures DTF. And this is how we talk.
God. Wait, are you talking about that you guys fuck?
No, listen. Okay,
I did that. No, I did that. I just did a video of like women villains in horror movies that I would have sex with, and it was all like just like weird. It was weird. Is that what you guys did?
No. Okay, so you listened to my
feel weird.
You listened to the Jaws episode, right?
Yeah.
So Sam is the guy that I do the podcast with. So we had such a good, we have such a good relationship. We're like, let's just do a podcast. And it's like, we love creature features. We love all that shit. So it's, I don't even remember how we thought the name. Drinks, Tangents, and Flicks. That's what we initialed it. Because that's pretty much what we do.
Podcast without drinks.
Exactly. So we always would drink. We'd always go off on tangents, and we never remember what the fuck we were talking about. And then we talk about movies. But it wasn't like all horror movies. Like this was like more like pop culture. It still is. We still do it. But like this is the banter that we have there. I'm trying to be more professional on Pretty Killer Podcast with like some of the people coming on. You know,
it's very overrated. I used to have a podcast. I used to have a podcast with 2 bigger creators. No, one was a bigger creator, one was not. He might be now. I don't know. But I've interviewed like the guy that did Frogman. I've interviewed the dude that did Mind, Body, Spirit, and the directors. And then I've interviewed the director of Hell House series. And I found that doing that is so fucking boring. It's so boring to sit with a director and like ask them questions. Like I feel like I can't be like a human being with these directors. You know what I mean? I can't be like, well, this like, because the whole time, like, I just wanted to be, hey, if Frogman wanted to, could he suck his own dick? You know what I mean? But I can't ask questions. I can't ask dumb questions. I can't be a human being with these people. I have to be like, so how long did the prosthetics take when you were going through Frogman, and what was the most difficult part of it? Like, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Like, I just want to know like human stuff. Like, hey, did like the frog ever run after anybody? And like, what if the frog molested a child while in frog uniform? How would you press charges on a frog? I don't know. I just
like the tongue slipped and it just accidentally hit like a kid's butt crack.
Anything different, anything other than like the question that we have to ask these directors because we have to pretend like they're gods. Like, I feel like we had to pretend like they were gods, and they're not. They're just people.
See, for me, I try not to put people on a pedestal like that. Like Danishka, the girl that I just recorded with, I think Slumber Party Massacre, the remake, slaps. I love what she did with it. Like shooting it. Like I love her style. I loved listening to the way that she would like crafted the kills. You know what I mean? Like I loved listening to her describe a kill scene.
You guys had a human conversation though. It was human. Like our shit was just like, we were all afraid of these directors who we would interview and be like, oh, So, like, what was the challenging part of making this movie? I don't it was just really lame. I don't know.
I
Like, the guys are cool, like, they're whatever. You know what I mean? I don't have any bad things to say, but, like, I'm just glad that I don't do that anymore. I'm glad I don't interview directors. I talk to people. If I have somebody on, which is very rare, it's like a
Mhm.
friend. Just like we bullshit, we talk about movies and we do whatever. And it's a break from like me rambling on like this. I've turned this into my podcast, is what I've done. Don't listen to my
You've
podcast.
taken over. You've taken over. But that's see, I like this. I like and I when I first started, I'd have people on. I had a lot of like friends on and I Rosalind and I did episodes. That's my kid's name. Her and I did a we watched I showed her like a creature feature, a slasher, and did like the different subgenres, and then she did her take on it. And it's hilarious. Like you should listen to the Poltergeist episode because she's like,
I will.
who would build a house on a cemetery? It's dumb. She just like, I
It's
love it.
dumb. It's dumb. But it's like
It
she's like kids are so honest. They're gonna be like, "What are you on crack?" And you're gonna be like, "Well, I did have to leave the
is.
podcast
Johnny.
for a couple
Yeah.
minutes."
I'm
Yeah,
scratching
I
over
mean,
here.
it's, kid best. I love stuff like that. I love human conversation. I just don't like when like we were doing was obviously. And again, I haven't heard what they're doing now. I don't want to disparage anything they're doing, but it wasn't my thing. It wasn't for me. You know what I mean?
I
So
think
like
I think you
moving on for
found,
me was great.
yeah, exactly.
It was great for like everybody involved.
I think sometimes like when splits like that happen, like it worked out for the better for you and whatever for them. So, I mean, all you can do is just wish them whatever, wish them
Yeah,
well, wish
I would
them
no. I wish them well. I wish everybody well. You know what I mean? I have no bad feeling. Well, I mean, a couple people do. Like, I'm nobody on the podcast, nobody on the podcast side, and nobody that I've worked with. Do I wish anything bad on?
to be honest, I don't think
I just
any of these people pay attention to listen to my podcast or look at my shit. So I don't even think they fucking know.
I think that you'd be surprised because I've heard that people hate listen to my podcast. I've heard that people listen to my podcast and then they'll go live on like whatever platform, like TikTok. They'll go live on TikTok and listen to my podcast and be like, "Look, listen to what he said about this. He doesn't like fat people. He doesn't like he doesn't like waiting on people. He doesn't like this." And I'm like, "Well, all that's true." I don't know. What do we do? If people were like, "Hey, what do you say about this?" I'm like, "It's all true. I said it. Go listen to it. I recorded it." She's playing it. She's playing. They're broadcasting my podcast to a broader audience. It's just helping me. And if it's that controversial to you, just come to me and be like, "Do you feel that way?" And I'll be like, "Yes, I do. I do feel like we should
1,000%.
be able to hit. We should be if you're on a bicycle and you're in a left-hand turn lane
Hmm.
on a bicycle, I should be able to hit you with my car. That's
Hmm.
how I feel.
Right.
I should be able to reverse to make sure that I've done the job correctly and give it a double. It's just called efficiency, and I like it, and it's not frowned upon in the workplace. So I do it in real life.
It's double the points too. So whatever, just up your points and don't listen to what they have to say. But again, like here's my thing too that I just absolutely love is like you speak honest things, you talk about things because you're an actual human, but like these people sit and just kind of like don't they just like talk about people and do nothing other than like
I have
be
no idea.
miserable?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm just
All I
no,
know is
but what I'm saying is that they go live and they're literally talking like I'm
oh
saying
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
like that's what I
I
mean is like they're blatantly doing
I'm
shit like that. Like, okay, what are we doing?
if
Like
somebody
that's weird.
says something, if somebody comments something you don't like, just block them. If
Yeah,
somebody stitches a video of you and something bad, just block them. Just block people that don't serve you and support you. That's it. So whatever these people are doing, I have no idea. I just hear from word of mouth from like 6 other people like, "Yo, bro, are you on TikTok right now?" I'll be like, "Yeah, there's somebody on live right now listening to your podcast, pausing it and dissecting it with the chat, and they're just all saying horrible shit about you." I'm like, "I don't care. That's an audience. That's way
thank
more
you.
people than I would have had listening to my podcast than before. Keep listening." I mean, you
Yeah,
understand commenting dumb shit, positive shit, or just neutral shit, no matter what, you boost my algorithm and I benefit from that. So
mhm.
you're not going to get the reaction you want from me because I'll just be like, "Oh, you didn't like the movie, dude. Sorry you hate it." Or sorry you don't like
Yeah.
if you don't like me. I hope you here's a creator that you will like. Like you'll never find me in the comments being shitty to people. I'll always be
Good. And
nice. I'll always recommend. I'll recommend you. I'll be like, if you don't like me, go fucking watch Pretty Killer podcast. She's dope. She doesn't joke about penises in all of her reviews. I do, but she doesn't do
I
that.
don't have
Maybe
one.
you'll.
If I had one,
That's
maybe I
true.
would.
You don't know what it's like to stare down and squint at it because you still can't see it, and then get closer and try. You don't know what it's like to take a picture of it
There's
with
like
your
an
phone,
echo.
zoom
Yeah.
in, and screenshot that photo, and then zoom in, screenshot that. It's look like an ant. You don't know what that's like.
Just winking
You're
at
like,
you.
am I looking at? It's like you're looking at it from a spaceship.
Well, I mean, that's out
I
of
don't
this
know.
world, but still.
My purpose is just to make people laugh. That's all I care about.
Well, I'm glad that you do that. I'm glad that you came on to make, I hope the 6 people who are listening laugh.
It's 5
And
now. Definitely. If I could make one person stop listening, please jump in the comments and let me know that I made you stop listening. That'd
I
be
wonder
rad.
how
But let
many,
Jordana know.
I wonder how many followers I'll lose after I post that you're on the show.
Ooh, you know what? You actually might, because I went on my friend. Fuck. Do I want to say her name?
Don't
I
say
don't
your
know her
name.
real name.
Oh,
I don't know her real name. I don't know her real name, but I know her. Like she made my logo. So she made the logo that you see on my like on everything that she's really cool. But I did a podcast with her and all this stuff happened. She's like, "Oh, I'm not putting that out," because like people were like mass following and following people. They would go live and go on my friends list, and anybody that I was friends with, they would message them and like, if you don't unfriend this person, we're gonna unfriend you and kick you out of the group. So like you might lose people. I don't know. But it's been like almost a year. I don't know if people are still doing that. I just always warn people because it's like, I don't know. I don't want to go on someone's podcast if like it's gonna hurt them. I want people to like be happy and like benefit. So I wasn't mad at that girl for not airing it. I don't care.
Listen, I don't even care about that shit. And if I do, good riddance, because if people are gonna unfollow me because of someone, then that's the stupidest shit, and I don't want that on my page. Because
it's not
like you, and I don't know if like this is the vibes I put out there, but like my page is like a safe space. You don't like something, you can say if you
of course.
don't think, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I take pride in, is that if you want to come and you want to say that you hate Terrifier, cool. If you want to have if you want to say that Jason Takes Manhattan is the best one, cool. There's no judgment.
That's crazy. That made my my jaw clench.
It's my favorite.
I think that the best one's Never Hike Alone. Have you not seen those?
No, I have, but I never think to.
Dude.
I never think to put them in a ranking or to even.
Dude, they're the best. They're better than
good.
anything they're better than anything Nightmare on Elm Street's done. They're so good.
Okay, but here's my.
I love that they came from an already existing idea, because I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't, but not Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Friday the 13th and I like Halloween and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nightmare on Elm Street's the one that I don't like out of the 4. But
me too.
Dude, Friday the 13th has some slaps. Jason rules. I love Jason. I love Freddy versus Jason. That's probably the only Nightmare on Elm Street I like. But like,
yes,
Never Hike Alone. Just dude, I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen Never Hike Alone in the Snow, and I've never seen Never Hike Alone again, whatever the one's called. But the first one was so good.
I'm with you. I haven't seen the other ones, but the first one was so good. But also too, wasn't that like a fan made film? So like that shows
it's all fan made
too. See, and that's why Halloween needs to follow suit and not have Blumhouse have any for real. Like, okay, I will say this: H18, I was into. I liked it, and then when it got to the doctor part, I was like, and that's when I kind of like lost my momentum, my steam with that one.
I like that one. I just didn't like those. Didn't like ends.
I didn't have a kills. I hated kills. I really didn't like kills. And I really didn't like ends. I truly fucking hated ends.
Ends, I think I watched, like, I didn't even watch the full movie. It's like one of the only horror movies I've turned off. Because I usually, like, with movies like that, like I want to watch. I need the content, so I'll watch the whole film. But that it was fucking so rough, dude. I was like, no, this is a waste of my time.
My
It was
father
so bad.
turned around in the theater 45 minutes in and he's like, are we at the right movie? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I was so pissed. I literally like, I think I left fuming and I just went home. I didn't even know what to think. Like I didn't know what to think. I still don't know. I still don't know what to think to this day. I know that I hate it, but I don't have words to describe it because
I know that I hate it.
that's it. That's all I know. But
Go
why
watch
don't
Marshmallow.
you go watch Marshmallow? If you aren't following Taylor, which I highly doubt, go follow him now. And yeah, like maybe the next time we'll have something like maybe we'll have a theme. Maybe we'll have more to talk about. Maybe we'll just let it. I don't know. Maybe you won't ever come back
Sorry
on
for
and be like,
talking over you, by the way.
fuck this bitch. You're not. I can't. Your audio. So I feel like I was talking over you. So I apologize because
No, I feel like I'm talking over you because like it would stop and then I would talk and then it would keep going and I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
you're good. You're good. But why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
Just Taylor Complains on all platforms. Like,
There
I made it really easy. It's just literally Taylor Complains, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Follow my YouTube. It's anemic. It needs help. It needs a lot of help. You think TikTok needs help? The YouTube needs help. And then YouTube's where you can find my podcast as well, and all my horror movie shorts. Spotify, Apple. I'm every streaming service. Every streaming service you have. Everything I do will always be free. I don't want your money. I just want to make you laugh and help you through the hard times in life through laughter, laughing at inappropriate things like saying your dead ones look like dehydrated fruit.
I love it. That's the way to end the podcast. Thank you for hanging out. And to everyone who is listening, please be nice to each other, drink water, and have
Be
a good
nice
rest
to
of your
yourself.
night. Yes. Bye, guys.